Hari Om, Namaskar. Vasanti Srinath writes such a beautiful discourse, Guruji. Loved it very much. You have changed our thought process and shown us another way to think about things. I will keep this in mind and not be too sensitive to what others say, especially my relatives. Thank you so much, Guruji. Vasanti, this is not something which is propounded by me or found out by me. This is, many saints have spoken about it, many seers have spoken about it, many noblemen have addressed the issue. Very great people have spoken about it. My master spoke about it. I also speak about it. People will think only at their level. What is the difference between a person associated with a guru and a person not associated with a guru? A person who is associated with the guru will try to implement what all the guru says in his life and be a better person to the relatives, to the society, to the friends. He or she will be a better person. Suppose sensitivity is there in something, when you revisit the subject next time and keep what all has been told by me, you will not be that sensitive. You will be sensible. Okay. I don't say every time we can be sensible. Sometimes we are sensitive also. But still, majority of the time you cannot afford to be sensitive. You must be sensible. So sensitivity has to be replaced with sensibility. A person who doesn't have a guru will continue to be the same thing, the same stuff. He will not have proper guidance in life. And he will be always telling the same thing repeatedly. This has happened to me, this has happened to me. This has happened to everybody. That is the truth. Everyone in this world has faced in some way or other the very same thing. Maybe in magnitude there may be some differences, but they would have faced it. But every person, how they have handled will totally differ. From one to one, everything will differ. You can clearly see people who have adhered to the words of their masters and noblemen, or with some great saints with whom they had some contact. The way they handle the subject will be very mature. They will be very aware, they will be very conscious, and they won't be taken away by what the society does or what the relatives do. So ultimately this results in happiness. When you say, I want to live life without any regrets, I want to live life, enjoy life, I don't want to be very serious in life, you will be a person who will be very jovial, first of all. You will not care for anything. The way you handle things in your life will be carefree. Not taking things very seriously. People may say so many things, but whether they live up to that extent or not. When the Guru is there, he corrects you. He tells you. Though he is not conditioning you, please remember, it is not conditioning. It is not a conditioning. He just says that these things are available, you can have a look. Vasanti very beautifully wrote one line there. She said, you have made us to look at things in a different way. It's not me, it's already there. Probably she has not come across. So, yes, that is the way one is supposed to see and implement in life. Writing or keeping it in mind is something, and implementation is different. One thing has to be kept in mind: this life you have come to live joyously, to make yourself happy and make others happy. There cannot be any compromise on that. If you are not happy, you will make everybody miserable. This is the truth. People who live a very serious life are generally people who are not happy. For everything and anything being serious is a mockery. People will mock at you, will laugh at you. There may be sometimes certain things are there, yes, you may be serious only to that extent, but not always. When it comes to interaction with others, you will be very free. You will be loose. You have to be loose and free with others, so that others find that joy with you. By moving with you, they have that joy. That joy they will experience only when you are free and loose. If you are not free and if you are very tight, nobody is going to come to you. Nobody is going to enjoy you. The very purpose is the service which you are doing is by offering yourself, by offering your services yourself, you make others enjoy yourself. By your existence, all are very happy. How many people you have made very happy in life? You have to count your fingers. Every day, you must take a resolution that I will make certain people happy. That should be consciously be there. That should be there as a part of the system. And you must be jovial, you must be free, you must be loose with people, so that people feel very joyous about you. Some people feel if we are very loose and free, people will take you for advantage. Yes, they may take. They may take. That is the other side of the system. But you are not bothered about anything. You are not bothered about anything. What maximum advantage they can take from you? Nothing. If they require some help, if possible, you are going to say, yes, I can help. Or if possible, somebody is asking 100 rupees, you will say that I can give you 10 or 15 rupees. This is always possible. By that, they are not going to take much advantage of you. After all, it may be in some monetary terms, or it may be for some help or something which you can always do. After all, life is service. You have not come here to just eat, sleep. Something more. Even that eating and sleeping we are not able to do. Most of you are IT people, doctors, engineers. Nowadays, 24 hours work. System. Online, work from home. So many complications. Eat when you are hungry and sleep when you are tired. Are you able to do it? No. Most of the people are not able to eat when they are hungry or sleep when they are tired. This is a big problem today. So, coming back to our subject, we have to be loose and free in order that people feel very happy. The aura what you will be exhibiting, the aura which emanates from you will be pure saffron in color. Any melodies will become melodies. Such a beautiful person you will be. This has to sink in you, and you must be aware of it. By being serious, it also creates a lot of health problems also, health issues also. And people may respect you out of fear, not on account of love. Respect on account of love is genuine. Respect on account of fear is just, it's not genuine. It is farce. Do you need respect on account of love, or do you need respect on account of fear? What is the point in having respect out of fear? You may be a very educated Pandit. You may be having a knowledge of various scriptures. You may be having entire knowledge of Sanskrit. I don't deny that. But if you are not loose and free, if you are not a person who cannot be approached, if you are a person who will be always feared, then the purpose of your life is lost. The purpose of life is to live happy and make everybody happy. That is the purpose of life. Your happiness is first important. Next is others' happiness. From your happiness emanates that looseness. That becomes a service. That's a big service you will be doing to the society. You will be doing a lot of service to the society. You will be spreading a lot of positivity, not negativity. And there will not be any doership. You will know at every point of time that it is the Lord who is acting through you. He is using you as probably a vehicle. He is using you as an equipment to spread the message of love. That Lord is doing through you. That's the beauty of you. You become a symbol to be adored. So, the very aspect is to be free and loose. That is the very aspect of life. Whether you can be that is what the Guru tries. The Master keeps on saying about the same subject in different permutation and combinations so that it sinks into everyone. It sinks into all his disciples and others who may be watching this video. So it should sink into you. It has to go into you, whereby you become totally aware of yourself, your existence. The very problem with many of you, you feel elated when you are greeted. And you feel depressed when somebody reprimands you. Is it not? Because of doership. If you are really joyous, you will not have any doership. You will know that Lord is there. Lord is the real doer. He is doing through you. He is the Karta. And the karma belongs to him and not to you. If you are owning the karma, then it means you are the doer. A girl was telling me, I have done this, I have done that, all this she was feeling because there was a lot of problem in her life. She got married to a person whom she loved, whom she thought will stand by her. But within a few months she came to know that he is not a fit person. So she had to walk out of marriage. Naturally, why will she remain in the marriage? She walked out of marriage. In fact, I had told her parents, you get her married to the concerned person. Suppose she comes back, please accept her gracefully. Don't find fault with her. Her parents were very gracious. They accepted her. Now today she feels, I have committed a sin. Where is the question of sin? You are not the doer. You had to be incidentally be there with him. The Lord had designed it that way. Maybe in the past you had some doership and some karma was there with that fellow. And in order that should be over 4, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. It was over. Now you have come out of it. That way you have got a lot of experience. You have got a lot of awareness. You have become more beautiful in the process. You should never feel. You should never feel guilty. If you are feeling guilty, then it means that you are owning doership. Yeah, what I say may be to ingest may be not possible for you because still you are all in the doership mode. But at least some of you can definitely understand what I am saying. And you will be aware at every point of time as you do that it is the Lord who is doing through you and not you. And you will be very joyous to witness your own act. Your own act you will be witnessing. You will be a witness, though you will be performing. Performing and witnessing the act. Absolutely there will be no doership at all. There is nothing. When the Lord does, it will be picture perfect. Very picture perfect. He never commits mistake. When you have doership, then you commit mistake. That's the problem. So come out of this doership pose. Come out of it. And look at life in a totally a different way. And have the grace to accept. If somebody comes and says, I'm sorry, I have committed a mistake, you can always tell that person, it's not your mistake. If somebody is not coming to you, they are not openly accepting their mistake, you know very well that they have committed it under doership. Okay. There is nothing for you to pardon also, because that is once again doership. If I say I pardon you, it means that I become God. I become the Lord. But as a master, as a representative, as a master, as a representative of the nature, we do help people to come out of their guilt. So we tell them, I accept your sin. Confession. Yes. When somebody comes and confesses to me and says that, Master, I am very sorry, this has happened, that has happened, I tell him or her, no, don't worry, it's all right. Whatever sin you have committed, don't worry. In the doership mode, it will be returned to my account. Anyhow, I am the last man. No problem. I don't want to go and disturb God unnecessarily now. Okay, fine, don't worry. You give it to me. I am a prayogi. I accept everything. In a marriage, somebody was shouting. That person was shouting against me. I was just keeping quiet. For a simple reason that he is doing that out of ignorance. When anger comes, ignorance will automatically come. I was just doing prayogam to see that he is not affected. He is unknowingly, Lord, he is unknowingly doing something which he is not aware of. Of course, he is a qualified person, but not an educated person. He is doing out of ignorance. Oh Lord, pardon him. Let us be gracious. Whatever he says, let us accept. Let us bow our head. No problem. Then some balance set in. Then everything was okay. After some time, he also realized probably that he was overreacting. Sometimes we overreact. Some people by nature are blessed that way. We can't help it. Right from the younger days, there was nobody to correct them that they are overreacting. At every stage, probably everybody accepted their overreaction and there was nobody to check them. No problem. So as you mature in age and as you grow in life, you must become more timid and bovine. If your ego is going to persist, and if you are going to carry the ego to the grave, that doesn't augur well. It never augurs well for you or for your family or for your society or for this world. I know very well what happens to such souls, because as a prayogi, I see so many souls hanging without having an opportunity to go into the Pitraloka, into their Pitraloka. They may be stolen away by the dark forces. Then we help them as a prayogi. We have to help them to see that they are placed in their Pitraloka so that at the right point of time they may be reborn. For all the qualifications what you possess with the doership, by merely reciting some slokas and stotras, Jaya Vijaya are not going to open the doors of Vaikuntha to invite you inside to be blessed by Sriman Narayana. You need a guru for it. When you come and surrender to a guru totally, when you get up, the head portion is the Brahmin, the chest, this portion is the Kshatriya, the stomach is the Vaishya, and below is the Shudra. When we come, when we even prostrate the Lord or the Master, the Brahmin head is put on the foot. On the feet it is put. That is the Shudra part. The Brahmin surrenders to the Shudra. That is the concept. When you get up as an egoless person. So when you do a namaskaram to the Lord, when you do a namaskar to the Master, please realize when you get up, you are an egoless person. That is why number of times we do namaskaram. The reason is, every time we take back the ego with us. Sometimes females will keep one flower there and they will take back the flower and keep it on their head. Even males will keep it on their ears. They don't want to leave the ego, they are taking it back. That is why very often we go and surrender. Lord asks one day, Arey, how many times you will surrender? Every time you come and surrender to me, you take back once again the ego, and how long can I keep seeing this drama? If you have totally surrendered to the Master, once is enough. If you have totally surrendered to the Lord, once is enough. We want Pada Namaskar every time, because we know very well we have not surrendered. And this Pada Namaskaram becomes a very mechanical thing. Is it not? That's not the way. That's not the way. One to be very happy in life, they must be egoless. Egolessness brings a lot of joy. That joy, that meditative joy. There is no necessity to sit in meditation. To sit in Padmasana and do meditation. As a very normal person, by doing very normal service itself. Helping people, doing some small service. Somebody has come home, repeatedly asking him what he wants. Tatvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshayanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshanaha. Krishna. Tatvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya. Repeatedly asking the person. A guest has come home. Repeatedly asking the person, what is it you want? How can I serve you? I would like to serve you. Atithi Deva Bhava. Sakshat Narayana has come in your form. I cannot miss this opportunity. I have to serve you in whatever way you want. Come on, please eat. Please eat. I will offer food. Which one you like, you tell me. I will make that and give it to you. I want you to have food. Lie down on my bed. Let me press your leg. Pariprashnena sevaya. As a normal householder, doing such a service, what you will achieve? Upadekshayanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshanaha. Great Upadeshas the Jnanis, the saints had, and they had the Atma Sakshatkaram. They could realize the very concept of the Lord as they were existing in life. They could visualize the divine vision of the Lord, of the universal consciousness. That you will be able to visualize without going through all that penance and very difficult things. That is all not needed. This Pariprashnena Sevaya itself will take you to that stage. That's all, nothing else. See how beautiful. Krishna is very beautiful. So your thing is nothing else. We have all come for service, nothing else. Keep it in life. Enjoy life. God bless you all. Thank you very much. See you some other time.